Okay, let's look at number 4. Our equation for number 4 says y equals 3 sine of 2x minus 1. So our amplitude comes from the number that's in front. Here we have a 3. We don't need to take the absolute value of it because it's not negative. The height of our curves, the height of our waves are 3. The period is the number in front of x under 2 pi. So the period here is pi. The phase shift would happen inside these parentheses. Since we have no plus or minus after the x inside of those parentheses, we have no phase shift. Vertical shift is the number on the end. We do have a minus 1 on the end, so this is going to move by 1 unit, and it's going to go down since it's negative. So let's draw our graph. We don't have a phase shift to account for, so once we draw the period and the increments in there, we will be done with our graph. We don't need to shift it at all. So we will have, oops, let me rewrite that. Oh gosh, there's the eraser. All right, so let's draw our x and y axis. So we will have, go to pi, start at 0. Half, way in between 0 and pi is pi over 2. Half of pi over 2 is pi over 4. And halfway in between pi over 2 and pi is 3 pi over 4. Okay, so from there, we'll write our sine pattern. Sine starts with 0, and then 1, and then 0, and negative 1, and 0. So then we'll look at our amplitude. Our amplitude will change this. So we will multiply this by 3 because in our original equation we had a 3. So this will be 0, 3, 0, negative 3, 0 is our new pattern. The vertical shift will down 1. So subtract 1 from all of these y values. So we'll have negative 1, 2, negative 1, negative 4, negative 1. So on our y scale, I will put down to negative 4. I'll have to go up to 2 on the top. So down to negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Go up to 2, 1, 2. So let's graph this. Negative 1, so we will start with negative 1, up to 2, back down to negative 1, right in the middle of my pi over 2, down to negative 4, up to negative 1. And we'll connect this graph. That kind of went a little wonky at the end. We'll fix that. So there we go. So we have an amplitude of 3, so these go down 3, this goes up 3, and then the period is 0 to pi. We have no phase shift, and we do have a vertical shift, so it's not at 0, it's at negative 1. So there's our graph.